Hello everyone and welcome to No Class, the show where we take a look at some channels that are cooking up some unclassy content. Stick around. Now, Diesel Patches is a part of the growing community on YouTube that I like to call the OACs, or Opinionated Anonymous Commentators. Now, right off the bat, with most of these channels, I don't really have a problem with them. It's just, if you're gonna base your entire existence on YouTube off of just talking about how much you think this one celebrity is unlikable, or how much you think that this one type of content is unlikable, I personally think that you should at least have the decency to show your face. And I know that there are privacy issues and some people just don't have cameras, and I completely understand that, but I think if you have the means to identify yourself, I just think that as a viewer, it makes your argument a lot stronger if you can match a face to what they're arguing, because I feel like some of these channels kind of use it as a little bit of a shield, but that's neither here nor there. But that's not the focus of this video. The focus of this video is Diesel Patches, because I think he is by far the worst one of these channels, and I'm gonna show you why. Now, Diesel Patches likes to think he's one of these hard-hitting, opinionated commentators.
So this one Indian chick commented on my video just saying how awesome my content is. Then she went to Twitter and talked about how she wants to collab with people like me.
However, if you just took a glance at his channel, you could see that he's made his career off of mostly picking off of the low-hanging fruit, and by which I mean Instagram comedians. Like, we've all pretty much established that their content is cringy, and all of their content has basically just been a running joke on YouTube for a while now. I think we've said all we could possibly say about them. You can see that when he then goes and tries to call out someone like H3H3, who is a lot more respected in the YouTube community than a Lele Pons, you can see that he's a little bit out of his element. While he does make some good individual points in this video, the vast majority of the points he brings up are either direct contradictions, incredibly weak, or are just straight up reaches. Now, the main reason why Diesel Patches says he doesn't like H3H3 is because he believes that Ethan is trying to sometimes push his political views onto his audience, and that he's a propagandist.
He started to produce content such as my thoughts on the election, why is Donald Trump so triggered, and of course H3H3 on rigged media. Now, whether I agree with him or not is pretty irrelevant. My problem is he's trying to push propaganda on a comedic commentary channel. It's the same shit that Markiplier did with this whole gun control debate. These big YouTubers are trying to push their political propaganda and political agendas towards their younger audience so they can brainwash them.
Quick announcement. If Diesel Patches has ever called you a propagandist, it pretty much means nothing, because by his logic, anybody who has ever expressed a political opinion on their platform would be a propagandist. You see, propaganda and opinions are two very different things. However, Diesel Patches seems to be a little confused about this, so I decided to help him out. Propaganda: information or ideas that are spread by an organized group or government to influence people's opinions, especially by not giving all the facts or by secretly emphasizing only one way of looking at the facts. Now let's take another look at this H3H3 situation, shall we? Diesel Patches stated that YouTubers like Ethan, Singh, and Markiplier were using their platforms to try and change people's opinions. However, Diesel Patches doesn't even care to mention the possibility that maybe these people shared their opinions because they thought it was the right thing to do. They didn't necessarily have to be sharing those opinions with the hope/expectation that people would agree with them. But he didn't care to mention that side of the argument.
But I'm not going to use my channel to enforce my beliefs on people that watch my channel, because I don't think that's right.
You see, Diesel, that is a good point. Or I guess it would be if you didn't do the exact same thing. So Diesel Patches makes these things called BuzzFeed cringe compilations, where he essentially takes BuzzFeed videos that he thinks are cringe and re-uploads them. I'll get to that a little bit more in a second. But I think you'll find that in a lot of these cringe compilations, his political views always find a way of coming to the forefront. So one of the BuzzFeed videos that he calls cringe is one where they get some people that are biracial and they talk about the different struggles they go through on a day-to-day basis with just identity and stuff like that.
I think I'm what Hollywood would call ethnically ambiguous.
And even though I kind of thought they overdid it for this video, Diesel Patches posts this very interesting message right in the middle of his video. Take a look.
Wow, you're biracial. In a world of starvation, slavery, and murder, this is the dumbass topic you want to talk about? You privileged little shits pretend to be oppressed while making easy money from unfunny comedy skits and PC propaganda. Hashtag BuzzFeed Lies splatter. Yes, these people are biracial, and they are saying that they experience some sort of issues in everyday life. However, what they're not saying is that being biracial is the #1 problem facing this world, like you so geniusly interpreted. You know, it's kind of funny that a guy who calls all these other people propagandists would misrepresent the point of an entire video just to make his argument look a little stronger.
I mean, like, come on now. PC propaganda? Seriously? I mean, this shit looks like it was taken off some random 60-year-old in North Dakota's Facebook page. Remember, this is the same guy that dumped all that criticism on H3H3 for calling out Roseanne when she genuinely made racist remarks.
Everyone knows what happens. Roseanne's show got canceled because of some racist tweet, and that's about it. Well, Ethan thought people need to hear his opinion on the matter, so he talked about how Roseanne deserved to get her show canceled because of that tweet.
While he's over here interrupting his own videos to spew this type of stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. Also, we're gonna come back to this message a little bit later on in the video because let me tell you, it ages so well. But wait, there's more. Another BuzzFeed video he made fun of was about gender non-conforming parents. Now, one of the things he does in these cringe compilations is he puts in the description little timestamps and then little descriptions on why he thinks the videos are cringe. And in the description of this video, he put more than 2 genders. So why else would someone call a video that expresses the belief that there are more than 2 genders cringe? Huh. I think he believes there are only 2 genders. Now, once again, this video isn't about explaining what view's right and what view's wrong, but he's just expressed another very political view in this video. You know, those same political views that he gave H3H3 a lot of shit for, and that he said he'd never express on his channel, ever.
But I'm not going to use my channel to enforce my beliefs on people that watch my channel because I don't think that's right.
But wait, there's more. He made fun of another BuzzFeed video that was a comedic skit, basically poking fun at the All Lives Matter movement.
Baked goods for breast cancer research, it's a great cause.
Brenda, people don't only die from breast cancer. All cancers matter, okay?
It's for my aunt.
And in the description of the video, Diesel Patches put, hashtag no lives matter. Yeah, I'll take political opinions that Diesel Patches said he'd never express on his channel for 200, Alex. And that, folks, is just the beginning. So we're gonna go back to these whole cringe compilations things because not only does Diesel Patches like to use these cringe compilations to spew his political views, but he also likes to use them as an excuse to steal content. Now, once again, I have no problem with him making videos about shitty Instagram content. I just think that when you then go and steal that shit content and then re-upload it for your own personal gain, it kinda invalidates any point you could ever make about that content being shit. Like, for instance, Diesel Patches has talked about how Lele Pons' comedy is lazy and how cheap it is.
Boys and girls, this has got to be one of the most cringy Lily Pons videos in quite a while.
Yet he's gone and uploaded not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 videos straight jacking her content. Keep in mind, there's no commentary, there's no special editing, he doesn't even react to it. It's just straight re-uploads of the content.
I could have it.
Well, I'm hungry, and I deserve a treat.
Oh! Well, you know what? It's mine, not yours.
Well, if you want it, you're gonna—
But wait, it gets worse. Let's go back to his famous BuzzFeed cringe compilation series. By the way, he made 7 of those. he's not editing the best parts of these videos together, he's just putting in the entire thing. But yeah, I like how in this video here, he was too lazy to even cut out the outro slides to the videos he was stealing. But wait, it gets worse.
People subscribed for my commentaries, not my political viewpoints.
People subscribed for your commentaries. Did they now? Because, I got the receipts. Out of the 6 most popular videos on his channel, 5 of them are full re-uploads of content that isn't even his. Now, all 6 of those videos combined got him a total of 5,473,000 views. The one video in that group where he wasn't completely jacking someone else's content got him 659,000 views. Which means that out of the 5.5 million views those 6 videos got him, 12% of them were from his own content. Damn.
Diesel Patches loves to joke around about how shit Instagram comedians' content is. However, I guess their content wasn't shit enough to keep him from stealing it and re-uploading it for his own personal gain.
But y'all want to hear the kicker? Let's go back to that awesome message he put in the middle of his BuzzFeed compilation. You know, that message that basically ridiculed BuzzFeed for the content that they made.
You privileged little shits pretend to be oppressed while making easy money from unfunny comedy skits. While making easy money from unfunny comedy skits. While making easy money from unfunny comedy skits. And easy money from unfunny comedy skits.
You know, when Diesel Patches says stuff like,
I have been given my first strike on YouTube,
it really lets you know that he sees nothing wrong with what he's doing. I mean, I know for a fact that he has no problem with what he's doing because he posted a whole video complaining about one of his videos getting struck down. Diesel Patches, if you're watching this video right now, the content you upload is nowhere close to fair use, at least the compilations. You re-upload full BuzzFeed videos and then use those compilations to spew your political views, even though you gave people like H3H3, Lily Singh, and Markiplier crap for sparingly sharing a few of their political views. So guys, if you enjoy this video, then leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, love. But before I go, Diesel Patches, I have one thing to say to you, my friend. No class.
No class.